Hey, what is going on, everybody? This is my first video on this channel, and basically this is a project I've been wanting to do for a while, and I'm really not sure if it's going to work or not. It's kind of a risky project, but I've thought about it before. I've been thinking about it for a few months now, actually, maybe even about a year now. But today I really kind of decided I want to go ahead and try this. I think I'm ready, and I'm gonna go ahead and do it. And basically what this is a channel, and I haven't seen, I bet there may be one or two, but I haven't really seen any channels like this before. But so that's why I'm thinking it's kind of risky. But this is basically a channel where I'm going to be talking about faith and the Bible and God, and the things people are kind of afraid to talk about, and the things people are very skeptic about, and at the same time very hostile towards. And that's kind of something that I'm going to have to go ahead and be a victim of. And I don't want to be hostile towards anybody else, and maybe I will once or twice accidentally, but that's not my intention. But I know a lot of people will try to attack me, because I mean the real world is brutal, and that is what happens, and we are discriminated against. And that's just a normal part of life, and that's just something you got to deal with. But what I'm doing this for is for the people who don't know how to deal with that, and they don't know how to respond to criticism, and they don't know how to basically have strong faith in what they believe. And this is for the people who might slip away. So that's judging that this channel's actually successful, which I don't really know if it will be, but I'm hoping I can get some support, and this is just, I'm venturing off into uncharted territory here, and I don't know what is going to happen. Now, I know YouTube is a very public site, obviously, and a lot of people will have their opinions, and a lot of people might find this video and not like it whatsoever, or find any of my videos and not like it whatsoever. But here's what's gonna go down. Now, I have a plan, and my plan basically is to go ahead and sermon to probably every single video. I will be playing different games, but most likely maybe once or twice, or maybe a few times, or maybe I'll have like sermon Sundays or something. But I do want to go ahead and have kind of like a 10-minute sermon on this channel every now and then. Maybe every single video will be like that, but I want to address questions that people have, skepticism that people have, and kind of overall confusion that people have, because I know that the Bible is a huge book and it can confuse a lot of people, and confusion is usually one of the kind of biggest reasons why people leave the faith. And so I want to go ahead and say right now that, well, it's made to be confusing, and because it's testing your faith, and your faith is the most important thing in your relationship with God. So people are gonna think I'm a freak. They're gonna think I'm a Jesus freak. I know that. They're gonna think I'm weird for talking about this stuff. They're gonna think I have no life and I don't think about, I don't have any other interests. I'm not a cool guy. But I've been through that criticism. I've seen that criticism, and I've actually been complimented too at the same time. So I know how to deal with this, and I know what type of what group of people I'm comfortable with. And I wanted to start a channel where people can go and people can express themselves in the comments, and without having any shame. They can ask me questions without having shame. Someone I like listening to is Woody's Gamer Tag, and I know he answers a lot of personal questions, and I can go ahead and do the same thing, but I can give you really what what the Bible tells you to do about it, and really what advice it gives you. It really answers everything. Some people may argue, well, no, it doesn't, but I can find a solution to every single problem, and it's made for that reason. And a lot of people, they have very large misinterpretations of the book. They they're kind of influenced by modern day media. they're very one-sided, very biased. They don't really know necessarily what they're talking about, and a lot of Christians at the same time don't know what they're saying to atheists, for example, or they're saying to Muslims or Jews. The things they say can be very hurtful and very false. And I want to go ahead and prevent that. It doesn't matter if it's just towards 5 or 10 people. It's really something that counts in the end. So I want to improve, people's views. I know a lot of there might be people that watch my videos, and that's judging that they will actually get views, which I'm not sure of, because I've done YouTube before and I know how hard it is to get going on it. But hopefully with some support, that my kind of project can become a reality. But I know there's going to be people who are not Christians that are going to watch this, and they're going to go ahead and judge, or they might actually be interested in what I'm saying, hopefully. But knowing that, I want to make it a very anti-discriminatory environment. For that reason, I don't like discriminating against people, and I'm guilty of doing it. But when I think about it, it's really something I regret. It's something we should all regret, and it kind of makes the world a worse place, worse than it already is. So I want to kind of get rid of all that, but mainly this channel is it's kind of a Bible study or a youth group, or something where I can answer questions and I can have a sincere, indirect conversation with somebody. Even though it's just me talking, it's something that a lot of people are missing out of. So it's really something that I feel that I would feel content doing for others, and that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this. And like I said, a lot of people will hate on me, but it's all worth it. So I'm gonna go ahead and ask for maybe some support if you guys are with me. Now, if I can see that a lot of people are not for this, I might as well go ahead and shut down the whole channel, because I can do that, and I've done it before. I've shut down channels before. I've gone far, and I have been unfortunate. I had a channel before, and it was pretty successful, and kind of things took a turn for the worst, and I had to cancel that. So I know how to do it. But anyways, the game's over now, 48-1, and this is kind of my first reference to the gameplay itself. But I will be getting into what the sermons I was talking about after this. So so I'm gonna go now. See you guys.